T20 cricket is like a new species that has totally disturbed the West Indies ecosystem. When T20 surfaced, it met a region known for attractive attacking players. Alan Southford also saw the potential of T20 and understood that it was a natural marriage. The Sanford T20 allowed more regional teams to participate than the regular domestic competition, and it provided a platform for attacking players to showcase their talents. Kieran Pollard was one such player. He did well for Trinidad, and the team made the T20 Champions League, where he impressed on the world stage. The IPL that had recently formed recruited him for a fee he never would have envisioned in his wildest dreams. According to Dwayne Bravo, who said, "I'll never forget they came with a contract which at that time was $200,000 US. I called Pollard. He came downstairs and met them in the lobby. He was 19. Now for someone coming from Trinidad as a 19-year-old, that was wow. He said, "Dwayne, are you serious?" End of quote. Contracts like this change cricketers' life, and like all workers, if given an opportunity to work less hours and earn more, they will take it. Why play Test cricket when I can make more playing T20 cricket and have more time for myself? Contracted cricket West Indies players are said to be paid about $200,000 to $300,000 per year. Top players can make more than that playing for a franchise T20 tournament in a matter of weeks. That is the insurgency that has affected West Indies cricket, where it can no longer compete in the financial ecosystem. Now, a cricketer who dreamt of playing all formats for West Indies was about to survey his options like any other worker would. Pollard had a decent first-class record in four-day cricket, but he was about to become one of the richest cricketers in the world and never to play Test cricket. Sunil Narine was another that impressed for Trinidad and followed a similar path to the IPL. Though Sunil Narine played Test cricket for West Indies, breakdown of relations with Narine and the board, plus the money pull of T20 gave him clarity, and playing for West Indies was no longer a priority. Andre Russell played one Test match and soon after complained of knee injury. He had good examples like Pollard and Gale to emulate, and though he claimed that his knee would not stand up for 5 consecutive days of Test cricket, he continued to play several T20 tournaments for the year that require great intensity without complaining too much about the impact on his leg. Imagine if Andre Russell had made himself to play more than just a solitary test for the West Indies. How more imposing the lower middle order would be. But the compensation packages in the T20 franchise leagues are so compelling. The money comparatively is too much to turn down. Christopher Henry Gale had already played 100 tests before he made T20 its permanent staple. His heroics were tremendous and his affluence increased, as it was evident to see. Had it not been for T20 cricket, Chris Gale might have played at least 150 Test matches for the West Indies. However, he found an alternative that was a superior income earner, and his energy was placed there. During this time, the West Indies Test game continued to decline. Imagine a West Indies Test team with Kieran Pollard in the middle order, counter-attacking, Gale at the top, and Narine as its premier spinner all at once. This permutation would have happened had this invasive species called T20 cricket never invaded West Indies space. Nicholas Pooran, a talented wicketkeeper batsman who showcased his power hitting early, was basically escorted away from the test arena by the financially aggressive species called T20. He had no real interest to participate in this format. But why should he when T20 is a more viable financial alternative? Shimran Hetmyer, the under 19 World Cup captain, a talented left-hander that the region hoped was from the same order of Lara and Sobers, played 16 test matches before the gravity of T20 was too much. It pulled him away completely from the test game. Like Pooran, he only makes himself available for limited over games when he finds it convenient. Benjamin Franklin said, "Men are driven by two things, ambition and avarice." It appears that the ambition of these cricketers is to make as much money as they can. But who can blame them? Sadly, it comes with a cost for the West Indies ecosystem with limited resources, having attacking talents that are inaccessible to the test side.